decided recently that my Mark III Ford Capri has sat on the driveway for too long. What started as a few upgrades has meant that it's been over 2 years since I last drove her. This is something I plan to change. To keep this plan on track, I thought that it might be a good idea to start a vlog. And so without any further ado, my name's Tom and welcome to the first episode of Mission Capri. My Capri is by no means a show car. She's built to drive, and over the years I've been lucky enough to drive her all over Europe, from the Arctic Circle all the way down to the Bosphorus. The years haven't been kind though, and so she is in need of a major overhaul, with a whole host of upgrades planned, so that I can leave Europe and head for the mighty roads of the Himalayas. One of the biggest upgrades I'm doing is upgrading the engine, from the single cam Pinto to a more modern twin cam ST170 engine. The engine's in, but it needs mounting. But before I can get to work on that, there's something else which has so far been the biggest cause of delays on this project. The weather. I live in the Lake District, one of the wettest parts of the UK, and unfortunately, like most people, I don't have a garage. To give the project a boost, I decided to purchase some sort of shelter, and I settled on a Clarke 4.5 metre garage tent. As I was about to purchase one from Machine Mart for £334, a friend messaged me saying that a garage tent was on sale on Facebook Marketplace locally. My friend didn't even know that I was looking for one, let alone planning to get one. So by some stroke of luck, I acquired the exact same tent in new condition for £200. I then bought a small LED work light, and eager to get moving, I set to putting it all together one evening after work. It wasn't possible to move the car, so I had to build the tent around the car. The instructions called for the roof structure to be built first, lifted up, and then the posts put in. This wasn't possible with the car in the way, nor was it possible to do on my own, so I had to find another way. With the tent finished that evening, I was pleased that I now had somewhere dry to work. This wasn't the first of these tents that I'd owned. I'd had one previously for 5 years before a severe storm damaged the roof beyond repair. The strength of this tent was tested straight away as a storm came through the following evening. I went out the next day to check on it. It held up well, but like the previous tent, this one had the same issue. This might just be because of my driveway, but during heavy rainfall, water seeps under the tent. The roof doesn't have any ventilation, so when the garage heats up in the sun, the water evaporates, forming condensation on the roof. Unfortunately, this then rains down onto the car. I'm going to experiment with some ways to fix this problem. I'm going to start with this old computer fan rigged up to this solar panel, see if they can provide some ventilation. I'll report back in a future video. Apart from the condensation problems, I'm pleased with the Clarke tent, and it gives me a dry place to work over the coming months. However, I don't know if I'd recommend it for storing a car because of this condensation issue. I also recently got an extra heavy duty car cover from Classic Editions. This appears to be doing a much better job at keeping the car dry over the winter months. With the tent up, the first job is to securely mount the engine and gearbox, for which I will need to weld some brackets. But before then, COVID permitting, I'll hopefully be heading to Thailand, motorbiking for a few weeks. I'll make a vlog episode about this trip, so subscribe now to make sure you don't miss out and find out if I make it there or not. Also, let me know your thoughts on these Clarke garages and if anyone out there has had similar condensation problems. Bye for now.